Assalamu alaikum class 6. In this video we are going to do the remaining questions of exercise 13b. It's on page number 183. See question number 3. Can an obtuse triangle have a right angle as one of its angles? Give reasons. First of all, recall in your mind what is an obtuse triangle. An obtuse triangle is a triangle in which one angle has to be greater than 90 degrees. So how can an obtuse triangle have a right angle as one of its angles? Because if one angle is already greater than 90 degree, how can another angle be equal to 90 degrees? Because in this way, the sum of these two angles are greater than 180 degree, which is not possible. Okay, so the solution here is no, because in this way, sum of the angles are greater than 180 degree, which is not possible. Okay. Now question number 4 is it necessary for the two angles of a right triangle to be acute? Give reasons. Yes, because the sum of those two angles is 90 degree, so each of them must be acute. देखो in right angle triangle one angle is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, so of course the remaining two angles must be acute because the sum of those two angles must be equal to 90 degrees, as the sum of all three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. You all know that. Okay. Now question number 5 is write the size of the angles of an equilateral triangle. I have told you before that an equilateral triangle is a triangle in which all the angles equal to 60 degrees. Okay. An equilateral triangle has equal sides and equal angles. Now part 2 is an isosceles right angle triangle. We need to tell the size of the angles of an isosceles right angled triangle. Okay, an isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal, also two angles are equal. So in isosceles triangles base angles are equal. Okay, and we are going to see we are going to do the right angle triangle as well. Matlab it is isosceles right angle triangle na. So one angle is equal to of course 90 degree, and the remaining two angles are the size of the remaining two angles must be 45 degree and 45 degrees. Okay. Now question number 6 is the internal angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2 is to 3 is to 5. Find the size of its greatest angle. What type of triangle is it? Okay, we need to find the sizes of the angles first, and then we will be able to see now what is the greatest angle, and then we are going to find what type of triangle is it. Okay, so solution here is ratio of the triangle is given, which is 2 is to 3 is to 5, and sum of these ratios equals to 2 plus 3 plus 5 equals to 10 of course. Okay, then size of the first angle equals to 2. The ratio of first angle is 2 here now, so divide this 2 by 10. Okay, and then multiply it with 180 degrees. Okay, now after solving it you will get 36 degree. So size of the first angle is 36 degrees. Similarly, size of the second angle is equals to 3 divided by 10 multiplied by 180 degree, where 3 is the ratio of the second angle. Okay, and 10 is the sum of the ratios. Okay, and 180, you all know the sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. Okay, and after solving this we have got 54 degrees. Okay, similarly size of the third angle equals to 5 upon 10 multiplied by 180 degree, and after solving it you will get 90 degrees. Therefore the size of the greatest angle is 90 degree. Okay, first angle, the size of the first angle was 36 degree. Okay, size of the second angle was 54 degree, and size of the third angle is 90 degrees. So the size of the greatest angle is 90 degrees, and of course one angle is 90 degrees here, then of course this triangle is right angle triangle. Now see question number 8. One angle of an isosceles triangle is 100 degrees. Find the size of each of the other two. First recall in your mind what is an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle is a triangle in which two sides are equal, also two angles are equal. Okay, so if one angle is given which is 100 degrees, can another angle be of 100 degrees? No, it cannot be, because the sum of these two angles would be greater than 180 degree if we do so. Okay, so one angle is 100 degree. Now we need to find the remaining two, which of course will be of the same degrees. Okay, now the solution is sum of the angles of a triangle we all know is 180 degrees. One angle of an isosceles triangle is given, which is 100 degrees. Okay, therefore the sum of the other two angles equals to, first subtract this 100, the value, the size of the one angle, the size of the first angle, subtract this from the sum of the angles of a triangle, which is 180 degrees. Subtract 100 from 180 and you have got 80 degrees. Okay, now we all know that base angles are same in isosceles triangle now. So divide this 80 by 2, and this way we would get the size of the other two angles. Now see the last line. Now size of these two angles equals to 80 degree divided by 2, and after solving it we have got 40 degrees. Okay, now your homework is do question number 7 and question number 9 yourself. Question number 7 is the same as question number 6. Also question number 9 is the same as question number 8. You all can do it. Okay, so Allah Hafiz.